Dare to Dream, I like to inspire and motivate adults to dream again. Because as we go through life and take on our different roles and responsibilities, we tend to put our dreams on the back burner. And my goal here at Dawn Dares to Dream is to help you pick those dreams back up and to pursue them again. Now, I want you to understand, I started Dawn Dares to Dream because I wanted to relay my message and my heart and my feelings across to whomever would listen. It can be difficult getting your closest family and friends to understand the way that you believe and when you try to express it and share it. So this was like my backdoor way into letting everybody know. Now, I may have lost some viewers as a result of that because they don't agree, and that's fine. I am definitely a proponent of everyone having their own thoughts, their own process, their own mindset that works for them. Your religion works for you, you keep that. No one's telling you to get rid of that. Whatever it is that works for you, continue to use it. I'm just saying that sprinkle some of this other information on it, this personal development information that I'm providing you, and see where your life takes you and how you take off personally. Always remember, we are in control of how we see our environment. I don't care what everyone says it looks like or everyone says it is. We are in control of how we choose to perceive the environment.
Hey dreamers, welcome back. And thank you to all the new dreamers who stopped by Dawn Dares to Dream today to see what we're all about. Well, today we are going to move on to the B, to belief. And I'm going to talk a little bit about what our beliefs mean to us, where we obtain our beliefs, and what we do with our beliefs. And then in our next video, we will talk a little bit more about the particular activities that are in this section. Now, if you've been following me, you do know about my MBA Workbook, Mindset, Belief, Action. You can receive your free copy today. If you go to the description in this video, there is a link to my website. And what I want you to do is I want you to click on that and then register with your first name and your email address and receive your free copy. Now, what I want you to take care to do is if you don't see it in your inbox, that means it missed your inbox and it may have landed in the junk or spam folder. So what I need you to do is to go in your spam or junk folder and check for the email, because I do want you to get all of the goodness out of the MBA Workbook, and you need the workbook itself and not just the the talking that I'm doing right now. The majority of us have obtained our belief system from our family. So if you have a religious family or a spiritual family, whatever it is that they believe, the doctrine that they believe, the text that they read, you probably read it and you believe in it because you're following in your family footsteps, right? I know I did. I grew up Apostolic, Pentecostal, holiness church I went to. And I know it's a mouthful, right? But I went to this church and I learned a lot. I learned about God. I learned about Jesus. I learned about having faith. I learned about, just believing no matter what it looks like and knowing that it's going to be okay and believing that God is going to take care of you. And so I believed in these different principles. And that is still my religious base to this day. But I have added some things into my tool chest. And most of us, as we age, as we get older, as we meet different people, encounter different religions or different spiritual paths, we learn about them and we go, that sounds interesting. Let me add that to what I'm already doing. And I'm quite sure if you're anything like me, you've done the same. But our base belief that we received growing up is usually what we hold on to the tightest and to the firmest. And it is what guides us in our walk through life and in our journey through life. It guides us and we use it to help us and to support us along the way. Because as you go through life, you have different situations, different circumstances occur, and you need a rock, something solid to hold on to. And typically that is your base belief system. The goal of this section, though, is for you to understand what your base belief system is and why you believe it. For instance, I grew up, like I told you, believing in Apostolic Pentecostal holiness, right? It's a sect of Protestant Christianity, but it's like a sect of a sect, if that makes any sense. So with this, I just believe that I'm always okay. I believe that, the prayers, like they say, of the righteous availeth much, right? So I believe that when my mom and my dad and my grandparents, my cousins, my aunts, my uncles are praying for me, it's really meaning something. It means that I'm going to be okay. It means that they're helping to guide my path, whether I know they're praying for me or not. But this base belief has gotten me to where I am today because I've been in some little tricky situations, but I've always made it and I've always survived. And I believe that's because there are people out there who are sending good thoughts my way. Now, I grew up believing that they are praying to God and God is protecting me. His angels are protecting me. The blood of Jesus is protecting me. Now, I've kind of morphed that into something a little different now as I am an adult. But I still appreciate the thoughts and the prayers because as they are wishing me well, that is impacting me in a positive way because I believe everything is energy. So they are sending positive energy to my situation, and that energy is helping me to overcome or to persevere through whatever my circumstances are. So I want you to take time to think about what you believe in and why you believe it, and are you sure you want to believe it? And I talk a lot about belief in everything that I do across social media. And what I don't want to be misunderstood, I don't want to be misunderstood really at all. I am not telling you to change your belief system. What I am doing is telling you to take a look at it. Is it working for you? Is this something that you sure you want to believe in? And most of the time you're going to come up with a yes. Okay, that's fine. So now you're sure you want to believe in it. But is it working for you? And do you believe that you are the blessed and the chosen of your religion? Because that means a lot. Because if we don't believe that we're the blessed and the chosen, we probably don't believe that we're worthy. And now we have to think, why don't we think we're worthy? There's some reasons why we don't think we're worthy, and usually has nothing to do with your religion. It has to do with any past pain, hurt, and trauma that you have suffered throughout your life. This pain, hurt, and trauma that you may feel a little bit responsible for as an adult. Like you may have had some bad relationships and you feel like you've gone against your religion and that is why you are in this suffering state that you are. I get it. I've been there. But that's not why you're in this suffering state. It's your mindset that has you in that suffering state. So we need to go back to the M and MBA mindset and think about what caused us to feel this way. Because we've moved on, we've read that, we've done the exercises of mindset. But when we get to belief, if we're still unsure about our belief system, we're unsure about how well it's working for us, if we're unsure if we're worthy of the blessings of our spiritual text, then there's a problem. And the problem is not with your religion. The problem is not with your spirituality. The problem is who you are on the inside. What are you thinking? What are you feeling? Why do you feel so guilty about the things you've done in your past? Why haven't you let those things go? Why haven't you forgiven yourself? So those are the things that we are going to navigate and see where you are and why you are there. And if, as we work through the belief section, you are still unsteady and unsure, what we have to go back to is shoring up your mindset. Because everything is about mindset. Everything is about a thought. You think about an act before you do it. You think about an act before you have belief that you can even do it and be successful at it. You know what I mean? You think about it first. So we have to work on your mind. So we're going to go through all of the activities in belief. And I believe I have a little bit more in belief than I did in mindset, because belief is a place where we need to take the time to really dig deep within ourselves. Because there's a lot of past pain, hurt, and trauma that a lot of us aren't dealing with. And I can tell you right now, I was a person who wasn't dealing with mine. But in my 40s, I'm 45 now, I began to dig deep and deal with things because I wanted to know, why was my life the way that it was? What caused me to feel this way about myself? Because people see me as this wonderful, beautiful, intelligent, successful person, but I wasn't seeing myself the same way. So the question was, why? It started with my mindset and it bled over into my belief system. So we are going to take a journey through our belief system. So I'm asking you to open up your heart, to open up your mind, and just be true to yourself. The only person who knows what you're writing and saying about this section is you. So I'm asking you to be true to yourself so that you can really dig up any of those things that are there that are prohibiting you from moving forward. Now, I just want to say thank you for hanging out with me today. And if you have any questions about this, drop me a comment. Remember, my face is going to be up here in a circle. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, click on my face, select the gray bell, select all. That way you'll be subscribed to my channel and you'll be notified to all the new content I place up here to YouTube. On this side, I'm going to put up 2 of the playlists. One is a 21-day cleanse playlist, and then the second is going to be the MBA Workbook playlist. Now, the MBA Workbook, the reason why that's there is for you to go back and watch any of the videos that you may have missed or that you need to shore up your foundation as we move forward. So thanks again for hanging out with me and have a great day, dreamers.